2.4 million years ago, Earth was a very different world, balanced on the edge between ancient wilderness and the earliest chapters of human history. This period marked the beginning of the Pleistocene epoch, a time when climates cooled, ice sheets expanded, and landscapes transformed dramatically. Early human ancestors were just beginning to emerge, experimenting with tools, adapting to harsh environments, and struggling for survival among powerful predators. It was an age of raw nature, slow evolution, and fragile intelligence, long before cities, writing, or civilization existed. Life during this time was dominated by massive animals and relentless natural forces. Vast grasslands stretched across Africa, while dense forests receded in some regions due to changing climate patterns. Early human ancestors, such as Homo habilis, walked the land, using simple stone tools to cut meat, break bones, and defend themselves. Their lives revolved around finding food, avoiding predators, and surviving long enough to reproduce. Every day was shaped by instinct, observation, and the gradual passing of learned behavior from one generation to the next. Yet, despite what science tells us, the mystery of this ancient world has fueled speculation far beyond archaeology and fossils. Some have asked an extraordinary question: could aliens have appeared in prehistoric times? The idea often arises from the sudden leaps in human development seen in the fossil record. Stone tools seem to appear more refined over time. Brain size increases, and behavioral complexity slowly grows. To some, these changes feel too sudden, too precise, sparking theories that an external intelligence may have influenced early humanity. Supporters of this idea point to unexplained archaeological anomalies, claiming certain artifacts seem too advanced for their time. They argue that early humans, struggling simply to survive, could not have developed such skills without outside guidance. Cave markings, stone arrangements, and ancient symbols are sometimes interpreted as evidence of contact with non-human beings. In popular imagination, aliens become ancient teachers, guiding early humans towards progress. However, when examined closely, the scientific evidence tells a far more grounded story. Evolution does not move in a straight line, and progress often appears sudden only because the fossil record is incomplete. Tools made from stone and bone rarely survive millions of years intact, and discoveries depend heavily on chance. What seems like a sudden leap may simply be the moment we finally uncovered the evidence. Brain growth and tool-making evolved gradually through natural selection, driven by environmental pressure rather than external intervention. At 2.4 million years ago, early humans were not builders of monuments or keepers of cosmic knowledge. They were vulnerable, resourceful primates learning how to survive. Their tools were crude but effective, shaped by trial and error rather than advanced understanding. Fire was not yet controlled, language was likely primitive, and social structures were basic. Survival depended on cooperation, observation, and adaptability, not on knowledge gifted from the stars. The alien hypothesis often reflects a deeper misunderstanding of human capability. It underestimates the power of intelligence shaped by necessity. When survival is at stake, even small advantages become critical. A sharper stone, a better hunting strategy, or improved cooperation could mean the difference between life and death. Over thousands of generations, these small improvements accumulated, creating the foundation for future human success. There is also no physical evidence of extraterrestrial visitation from this period. No advanced materials, no technology beyond natural resources, no genetic markers indicating non-Earth origins have ever been found. The environments of early humans were harsh and chaotic, and any advanced civilization would have left unmistakable traces. Instead, what we find are stone flakes, animal bones, and fossilized footprints that tell a purely terrestrial story. Still, the fascination with aliens in prehistory persists because it speaks to our desire for mystery. The distant past feels unreachable, and gaps in knowledge invite imagination. Humans have always filled unknown spaces with stories, myths, and speculation. In ancient times, gods explained the unexplainable. In modern times, aliens often take that role. Both reflect the same human urge to seek meaning beyond ourselves. Understanding life 2.4 million years ago does not require extraterrestrial explanations. It requires respect for the resilience and ingenuity of early humans. Against predators, climate shifts, and constant danger, they survived and slowly evolved. Their achievements may seem small by modern standards, but they were revolutionary in their time. Every tool shaped, every strategy learned, and every bond formed contributed to the long journey of humanity. The real story of this ancient world is not one of alien intervention, but of natural evolution driven by struggle and adaptation. The ancestors who lived 2.4 million years ago laid the groundwork for everything that followed, not through advanced knowledge, but through persistence. Their legacy is written in our bones, our brains, and our ability to question our own origins. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not whether aliens visited Earth long ago, but how ordinary life, shaped by time and survival, became capable of asking such extraordinary questions.